Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. For some, the final chapter of the season. For others, a final week before the playoffs. And we're off in Week 18. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Straight to the air is Richardson. Finds his back complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. He locates Adonai Mitchell.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Offense in the hurry-up here. They'll throw again, Richardson. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First down from the red zone. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Looking from the gun, it's Richardson. And the 49ers force the turnover on the first series of this game.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
And his first pass falls incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Right.
Herbert out of his end zone. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. From his own end zone on 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Herbert throwing again. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve, complete. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a 49er first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
5-9.
1st and 10, Herbert. Escapes the pocket. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. They gain 14 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. They kick the running back in motion. It's Herbert once more. That's brought in by Miller. And he's down inside the 35 before going out. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a 49er first down.
Go. Set. Baylor Tiger.
Running back sent in motion. Now Herbert again. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Set. Set.
Herbert to throw once more. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Hey, ram. Set. Hey, go lion. Set.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Hits him on the out route. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. This is the first carry for the rookie from Florida. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
380. Ready.
They give it to him again. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. On the play fake, it's Herbert. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Play action with Richardson. He beams one deep right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Connecting on the slant. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Working quickly here. On 1st down, it's Richardson. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they'll be at midfield here as he gets out of bounds. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down. Richardson now. Completed to his running back. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on Q1. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. From the 43. He's throwing deep to the left side. And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Hits his running back. And he drives it close to the red zone before going out. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
First down throw here from Richardson. Caught by his back. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Offense up to the line fast. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And he's brought down after a short gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They'll throw again. Richardson. This throw is caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Offense in the hurry-up here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And the defender comes away with it. And the 49ers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Hey, go Lion.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go, let's go. Real.
Herbert from the gun. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to the air, Herbert. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
21. Ready. Hey, Ray. Go.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's out of bounds after pushing just past the 40. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's a 49er first down. Herbert throwing again. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Baylor tight.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Go.
Herbert here, 3rd and long. That's incomplete left side. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that brings up 4th and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Set. Grenade. Grenade. Ready.
They snap it to Herbert. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Julian Love. And the 49ers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Herbert now off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
They call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled, well, for about a split second, if that. And that play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Set.
They kick the running back in motion. Trying again following the sack. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's 3rd down. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Pearsall there to grab it. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. doesn't connect on first. It's second down. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He finds Mitchell, complete. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And they pick him off again. And the 49ers take over as he records his 10th career INT.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Well, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Hold me trips right.
Running back sent in motion.
5-9. Go.
Second and 10 now, Herbert. Cut by Miller. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Set.
From the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. It's second and goal. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, third and goal. Quick pass, right side, complete. He has the San Francisco touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. He puts some power on a deep one left. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Julian Love. And the 49ers might be able to get some points late after the interception. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Ready.
1st and 10, Herbert. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. He was looking Xavier Legette's way there. So 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Set. Go.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. It's complete to Ford. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Throwing on 1st is Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Colts take over on his 5th interception of the season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Second and 6 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. Third and long, it's Richardson. Hits his running back. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Facing a 4th and 12, but this offense is undeterred.
Let's go now.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. He finds him beyond the marker. And they make the tackle at the 38. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down throw here from Richardson. Throw left side, complete. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Offense up to the line fast. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down, and they go right back to him. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Offense in the hurry-up here. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Working quickly here. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And this is down to the 5-yard line before they can stop him. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. 2nd and 3 now. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. The back grabs it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Taylor goes up and over for the touchdown. The Colts start the second half with some needed points. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Set. Grenade.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Set.
Back to the well again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next third down coming.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Herbert now, blitz coming. Buying some time right. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And now it's second down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Back to the air. Herbert. Brought in by Ford. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game. But boy, Brock, what a shot.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Let's go. Set. Hey, ram. Hold me to try. Ready.
Herbert from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Set. Hey, go lion. Ready.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. This is reeled in by Legette. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
12. Let's go.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's 49ers football, and we'll see if they can close things out for a win. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
380.
Now Herbert again. Complete to Pearsall. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Set.
They kick the running back in motion. Herbert to throw once more. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Set.
Herbert on first down. He's on the move. Come near the goal line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him 1st and goal.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Ready? Go.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal.
Set. Hey, Ram. Hey, Ray. 59. Set.
Another chance for him. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Go.
Offense up to the line fast.
59. Crowd right. Go, let's go. Set.
3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. He's got it. Touchdown, San Francisco. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. He put everything he had into this. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. On 1st down, it's Richardson. This one finds Taylor. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. It is caught left side. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts get it back to within 2 possessions. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Set. Ready.
Blown back gets the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Set. Grenade. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Colts have some new life in the fourth. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Has it at the 7. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Gonna keep this one and go. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Colts make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. That one right down the middle. And the Colts cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. They did it! He made the interception! And the Colts have some new life in the 4th. Well, he's had the kind of scoring day you love to see out of him. 3 touchdowns in the book so far, but now 3 interceptions thrown as well. Gotta do without those.
Yeah, you do. The aggressiveness has helped him find the end zone several times, but it's also led him to find defenders several times as well. You got to figure this out. It's a quarterback teeter-totter. How to dial the mistakes back while keeping that aggressive mindset as well.
First down throw here from Richardson. This throw is caught. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take a 4th quarter lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts take a 4-point lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's Miller on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Along the right sideline, there's space. He goes out of bounds on the return. The return couldn't quite finish it off, Brock, but the offense sure can as they begin here 1st and goal. He has it on the QB sneak. And he's going to be touched down right at the line, so no gain on the play.
1.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers losing by 4. They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. Robinson will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
Hey, ram. Go.
Here he is to throw. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers have taken the lead late. Extra point upcoming, this to put it to a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Cade. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Setting up to pass. Caught out left. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here he is to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. 2nd down now, 7 to go. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. 2nd down now, 7 to go. He'll look to throw it. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. To the line for a new set of downs, only a lone timeout at their disposal. They'll throw again, Richardson. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Throwing it again here. He sends this one to the end zone. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Throwing now. It's his running back. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Running back sent in motion.
19 tight, 19 tight. Cut 19, cut 19. Top low 18. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Catch made by Mitchell. Now in a high-pressure spot. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they force overtime.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, if things go a specific way in OT, the next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
Here's Miller on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Rolling left, buying some time. Throwing on the run, deep down that left side. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Colts make the interception on the final play of regulation. They've got some serious momentum now as we head to overtime. All right, so in overtime, Brock, we could see one possession or we could see 3+. If the team who gets it first scores, the game ends then and there. A field goal or less, and we play on, and their opponents get a chance to respond. And if we're still tied after those first 2 possessions, this soccer chick likes this. It's golden goal football, Brock. The next score would win. Now, hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Here's Miller on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Herbert from the gun. And they pick him off again. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And the Colts surprise them with the interception and now have a chance to win this game. You want that ball first in OT, Brock. You get the chance to control your own destiny. But what a stunning turn of events now as that interception gives this team a chance to win it all right here.
That just can't happen. I mean, offensively, that just can't happen. But defensively, I know exactly what those defenders are saying as they're running off the field. Okay, now's your time. Go finish this pick, go win this game, and let's go celebrate in that locker room.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep the defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation, a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Matt Gay now in a high-pressure spot. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout, as they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Alert! Alert! Check smash! Check smash!
Taylor now up the middle. And he's going to be brought down after running this to the 8. It's a 5-yard gain, and that brings up 3rd and 7.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll be unable to stop the clock again here in overtime. Niners countering with a 5th defensive back on this 3rd down. Taylor again. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
And the kick team comes on. A chance to win it here in overtime. This only a chip shot from the right hash. The kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead. So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. And they end the season on a great note, Brock, with a W in the final chapter of this year's campaign.